Alright, baby. This old outboard is not an 83 25 horse Evinrude. This old outboard is an 83 25 horse Evinrude from here down. Powerhead. I knew right off the bat, whenever I get an outboard, first thing I like to do is, jump online, look it up, model number, check everything out, see what, what they look like, blah, 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 blah. So when I jumped online, everything in an 83, the engines weren't black. I don't know what year they started painting the engines black, but 83 Evinrudes, blue. 83 Johnsons, white. So, they're trying to track this thing down. And all I can do is go by the clues that I have coming off the motor. There is no ID plate on the side of the power head. I'll get to the carburetor later. But first, I had to tear this thing down and, start pulling numbers off of parts and start trying to match this thing up. And as you can see, tore this puppy down, pulled the power head, gonna crack it open, see what the hell's going on inside. Bagged and bagged. First thing I wanted to start off with was this flywheel. There you go. 583002. If you try to look up 583002, nothing's coming up until you get on eBay. Then the guys on eBay with these flywheels, 002 written on it, can tell you what it came off of. I'm going to try to make this as simple as possible. Here, 76 tooth flywheel. Here, 76 tooth flywheel. Now he's got the number 583. Let's open that baby up. 583202, 76 tooth. But this is the correct number of the part, 0583474. He's got the wrong number. If you can see it, right there it says 583002, not 202. Okay. So let's go back. 76 tooth. Alright, so 1992, and then this one 88 through 92. So my flywheel is 76 tooth with the numbers stamped on the back. 002, 583, 002. So anyway, you go to boats.net and you look up the part number, not 583002, but the 0583474. And this is going to show you every motor, just like marineengine.com or Crowley or any of the other guys, every motor that flywheel goes to. Here's a little thing I found on iBoats. All these guys do is convert 25 horsepower motors, 1980s, to 35 horse. And if you scroll down, here's the pictures of, in comparison, of the carburetors. This is where things kind of get thrown off a little bit as far as the carburetor is concerned. Let's see if I can bring this picture up here. Alright, so my carburetor looks like this on the inside. This is the 35 horse carb. This is your 25 horse carb. Mine is wide open like this. Alright? So, the problem with mine though is this is the 35 horse intake hole. 1.5 inches. Now, mine is 1 7/16 inches. Now he looks like he's right off the edge, but he calls it right at 1.5. Alright, mine is 1 7/16. Here's the 25 horse intake, and this is at, now here he's got it lined up pretty good, 1 5/8. So it's a little bit difficult, you know, is he measuring it right on the money, or am I measuring it right on the money? A little bit difficult to figure out. But the clincher is, if you come down here, it starts talking about the nipple for the fuel pump, primer pump, and he says the nipples on the 35 horse jet out. There's another shot of it. You can see the brass nipple sticking out right there. And he goes on to say, here's the picture, here's what the 25 horse looks like. You can barely frickin' see it. Now on mine sticks out, jets out, looks like a 35, although my measurements are a little, you know, like I said, is he right, you know, right on the money there, or what? Am I right on the money with the damn measuring tape? I mean, it's a little bit weird to try and figure out. Alright, so here's a good one for you too, if I may, real quick. Mr. Cody Bass, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cody Bass, right here, chimed in on this forum back in 2012. Alright, so, boats.net. Alright, so here you got an 88. Alright, here you got an 89. Here you have a 1990. And here you have a 91. And here you have a 92. Alright, so here's my carb. And the numbers on it are 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now, those are the only numbers on this card. And when they make these carbs, they stamp numbers on them. It's not necessarily the part number, same as that flywheel. So, same crap, same process of elimination. Start punching that number in on the computer and see what comes up. Alright, so if you try to look that number up on marineengine.com, boats.net, blah blah blah, you're not going to get anything. It's just the number stamped on the car. But if you go to eBay, these guys will use the numbers that are stamped on the part. So the only two that has come up is 1979 Johnson 35 horse only, and a 1980 Johnson 35 horse only. So open them babies up. Nice rebuild carb, $180, 324, 331. There's the number stamped on the top. 324331. Take this number, copy, back up to eBay, paste, search. 1979 35 horse electric start. There's some numbers right there. 324331. Same carburetor with those numbers stamped on it. 1979 35 horse. Now go back to boats.net, that flywheel number again, and look at the 35 horses. Alright, so click on here. Now here's where you get the list of every freaking motor that it goes on to. The motors that hold that freaking flywheel don't go back to 79 and 80. That's not a 79, 80 freaking motor. They were not painted black in 79 or 80. If it was a Johnson, it was white. If it was an Evinrude, it was blue. I mean, that's as much as I can come up with this kind of, you know, scouting around with numbers. That's it, man. I mean, it's crazy. That's it. Alright, I'm going to wrap this thing up and tell me what you think. So we know the 76 tooth flywheel fits 88 to 92. We know that it fits all of these Johnsons from 20 horse to 35 horse, 88 through 92. So we know the power head has to be 88 through 92. With the research on the carburetor, with those numbers stamped on there, the bottom line question is, did somebody put, which I'm sure they did at this point, somebody put that carb on that motor? If that carb only goes to 79 and 80 models. We know this is not an 80 model because of the flywheel. Probably also what happened was, you've seen this thing, you can see the water line where this thing sat in salt water. I'm sure the original power head was just ate up. That's why they swapped it out. So it's a bit of a guessing game. Okay, like I said, I'm trying to wrap this thing up. So far I've got a 88 through 92 power head only with that 76 tooth flywheel. Also 35 horse carburetor from 1979-80 model. Also, check out what's coming up next time on this old outboard. Alright, so here's the power head. I'm going to pull this damn thing apart. My head and I'm not pulling off any covers, anything. Just gonna pull the intake off, see what I can see, and go from there.